Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at the August annual dividend income report for our road to retire. If you don't know, if you haven't followed us very long, I am trying to retire on a small portfolio of $250,000. A lot of people say you can't. I'm trying to buck the system and do it anyway because you only live once. YOLO, right? Did that just like age me? He's saying YOLO? Probably did. Anyway, we're going to go through this. If you're new here, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, hit that notification bell. That would really help the YouTube algorithm push out my videos a lot more, seeing more activity on the channel. Also, if you would like to support my channel and leave me a tip, down below in the description box is an Amazon link. If you click on that link and complete any kind of shopping that you normally would do in that shopping session, Amazon will send me a small commission on qualified purchases. So that's a great way for you to support me in this channel, and I'd really appreciate it. A lot of you have, and it's been going great, and thank you. So let's get into it real quick because this is going to be long. Stick with me. I made a bunch of changes in the portfolio, bunch of deletions, bunch of additions, and let's just get right into it. So to describe what we're looking at here, the right screen here is July ending, and the left screen is August ending. So we'll just go through what has been changed and what I've added to, and we'll just go for it. Oh, another thing. These dark blue spots are M1 Finance. The light green spots are a Fidelity Roth IRA. The darker green is a Fidelity taxable account. The light green is my Robinhood account. And the blue is a Chase Roth IRA. So to start it off, we'll start off with the M1 slice, which consists of Prudential and ExxonMobil. Prudential, I did not add anything to Prudential. But ExxonMobil, I did add about 2.6 shares or so in the month of August. Jumping down into the Fidelity Roth IRA, we made a bunch of changes. Archer Daniels Midland, we had 15 shares, we got rid of that. PPO Utilities, we had 35 shares, we got rid of that. Pfizer had 40 shares, we got rid of that. And that's all we did. We got paid a dividend on JEPI, just a little one. But we ended up bumping up our AT&T position from 102 shares up to 200.63. So we added, 98 shares in the month of August of T, and that's just mainly from selling off PPL, Pfizer, and ADM. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is I want to focus more on these positions in the taxable account since I'm retiring early, and in order to retire early, I'm going to need a bunch more stuff in the taxable account than in a Roth IRA. And if I'm going to do, if you haven't seen those videos, there's a video of GW versus QYLD. That is my plan to live and generate income off of that portfolio. So that's what I'm concentrating on more so. So in the Roth IRAs, I'm trying to whittle down the holdings to some very stable and some large holdings that will just reinvest upon itself. So that's why I got 200 shares of AT&T. And yeah, that's how that one is working right now. PPL I'll find an entry point and put it in the taxable. So it's same with Pfizer and ADM. We'll just have to wait for a market pullback for that. In the Fidelity taxable, the dark green is where we made our biggest changes. You'll see QYLD is pretty much my biggest position. Went from 277 shares up to 281. I think that was just dividend reinvestments. MetLife, I increased from 10 shares up to 20. Tyson Foods, we've held on to Tyson Foods at 10 shares. Intel I've been trying to build up. I had 25 shares to end July, and I've picked up about 10 more in the month of August. Microsoft, we ended with 2 shares in July, and I ended up adding a half a share of Microsoft in the month of August. Walgreens Boots Alliance, I went from 15 shares up to 35 shares. This one's a little speculative. Walgreens is a dividend aristocrat, but they are having some very strong headwinds, and but they are expected to grow. The analysts are expecting it to grow for a couple years, so we'll see how it goes. But I picked up another 20 shares of Walgreens Boots Alliance. Now the new, this is a new holding in the taxable is EBIX. This is a kind of a speculative play for me. I don't expect it to be in this long term. I'm kind of swing trading this probably, and that is ticker symbol EBIX. They're into technology software. They're a micro cap or probably a small cap company, and I've got 25 shares of EBIX. They only pay about a 1.3% dividend yield. And the last new addition to the taxable account is 3M, ticker symbol MMM. And I picked up 5 shares of that just the other day, right before the August ended. I picked up 5 shares and just put that into the taxable account, and we'll build that up over time. Now we'll go down. Verit, VER. I have 30 shares of that, and I didn't do anything with that. I'm just going to let that sit. I did make some big moves in the Chase Roth IRA. I got rid of Leggett & Platt, which had 14 shares. I got rid of Verizon, which had 10 shares. I also got rid of VET, which is Vermilion Energy, who has cut their dividend, and I just finally had enough, and I just cut my losses and invested elsewhere. I also got rid of Equity Lifestyle Properties, which is a REIT. I've heard some news because I follow the camping community on YouTube, and I've heard a lot of negativity with some of their properties. They'll probably pull through. I have no problem with that, and I might buy them back on a pullback. But I just got rid of them because it was such a small position. So with all those proceeds, I ended up buying Cisco Systems. I went from 33.3 shares up to 50.3 shares. So we added 17 shares of Cisco. What else did we do? Altria Group, I went from 72 shares up to 100. So added 28 shares of Altria Group into there. And then the Bank of OZK. I went from 43.94 shares up to 62.94. So added 19 shares there. Now we will look at what Dividend Income did. Now if we look, my annual income is now $2,456. My monthly 2020 goal was for $200 per month. So we surpassed that this month. at $204.70 average per month. So I'm real happy about that. If you look right here, and you'll see how it's, since I've been tracking it in February, it went from 1,500 all the way down to 1,200 after a bunch of cuts in the March crash, March and April. And then we've been slowly building that back up, and we are up to 2456.35 for the year, and that was an increase from July of about $280. So I added $280 in annual income for the year in the month of August, so I'm really excited about that. Covered call and put income, I'm going to redo this come next month. Because this is just kind of, I just, when I sell a covered call or a cash secured put, I just add it to one of these numbers, and you know, it just becomes a hodgepodge because this doesn't line up to what I made it off of. So, but total call put income for the year is $818.57. We ended July last month at $698.25, so we made $120 in cash secured puts and cash covered calls for the month of August. Now, I wish Jeppy's messing up my spreadsheet here, because FinViz, I think, is where this comes from, where the data pulls from, and it is not recognizing Jeppy because it's so new. So I think I'll just have to wait that one out. Now, portfolio allocation, that has all the cells kind of messed me up a little bit. My income funds are 21% of the portfolio. Technology has taken the number one spot, which is weird because I didn't have technology very much in July or June, and technology has now taken 17.3% of the fund. That's just buying Intel, Cisco, Microsoft, and Hewlett Packard. Hewlett Packard, I'm going to get rid of that as soon as I can. Communications, which is basically just AT&T, makes up 16.8% of the pie. 11.1% in real estate, 14.2% in consumer staples. Industrials, I finally got industrials in. That's 3M. After I took Leggett & Platt out, that's 2.4%. Healthcare at 3.7%. That's only Walgreens. I'd like to pick up another healthcare stock, and I'd like to build up industrials. Financials at 9.1%. That is Prudential and Bank of OZK. Energy at 4.4%, and that's it. So I'm missing consumer discretionary and basic materials. I am looking for a basic materials stock to add to this, and also I'm probably going to do another video, because I'm going to do a video of YouTube, Amazon earnings, and I'm going to create a pie on M1 Finance to show you guys how you support this channel and how we can make a portfolio grow. And it's just going to be probably 2 ETFs, maybe 3, and we'll just catch up on that every month and just see how things grow and how that grows. And it's going to probably, in 10 years, pay for the RV that me and my wife are going to retire in. So it will be thanks to you guys that we will be able to do that, and that just blows my mind. It really does. And I really appreciate all of you out there that support this channel, support me, use my Amazon link, watch the ads, comment, all that stuff. I'm gonna roll out some new things. I'm working on some new things and some new ideas to promote value to you, and hopefully some good things are coming. So anyway, I'm very excited, very happy with the way August ended, and I don't know I don't know how to put this, but with the way income is still, I don't think I'm going to make a whole bunch of moves in September. So I don't think we're going to have this big jump like we did from July to August, but you never know. We'll see. So if you enjoyed this, leave me a comment down below, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, use that Amazon link if you would please. I would appreciate it so much. You guys have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye. I am not a financial advisor. The information contained in this video is for entertainment and informational purposes only. It is not intended to be investment advice. Please seek a licensed professional for any investment, tax, or legal advice. Thank you.